So we'll continue today the differential equation. So the next article is formation of differential equation. Look at here. The next article is formation of differential equation. For this year, this is not in the syllabus, so we are not going to study this. The next comes solution of differential equation. So there are three ways to find the solution of a differential equation. That is, one is separation of variables. Second is homogeneous differential equation. Separation of variable is one method. Homogeneous differential equation is another method. Third one is linear differential equation. This is also not now in the syllabus. So this is not in the syllabus now. This is also not in the syllabus. That means only two articles are left out in the differential equation to be studied. So let's start the separation of variables. So for that, to finding the solution means you will find the equation y or x. So one is separation of variables. Okay. So on this, what are the types of question will come and how to know the question will be solved by separation of variables. Look at here. Suppose you have a question here, solve, only the question will come, solve the differential equation. It will not be asked which method you are going to follow. You have to identify yourself which method to be followed here. So what clue you get for the separation of variable method? That is, suppose you have got dy by dx equals to 4 minus x square. 4 minus y square root of. The separation means y in one side, x in other side. That means this is possible. Dy by 4 minus y square. 4 you can write as 2 square equals to dx. This is called separation. Separation means y in one side, x in other side. Now to find the solution, what you have to do? You have to integrate. Okay? 6th standard formula, remember? We are going to revise all integration, nothing extra here. So it is 1 by a square minus x square is sine inverse x by a. This is the formula. So this will be how much? So implies sine inverse y. This is sine inverse y. Dx ka integration is x plus a constant of integration. This is called the general solution because it contains a constant. If you find out the constant and put here, that will be called particular solution. So that question will be followed now. But here now you see, you can take one more step to solve, because if you want to find y, sine inverse will go that side, that will be sine of x plus c. Okay, this is the solution. The first question you did, separation of variable. Okay, now suppose you have another question. dy by dx is 1 minus cos x by 1 plus cos x. So since this is a function of x, separation means dx has to go here. So dy equals to 1 minus cos x by 1 plus cos x dx. This is the separation. What will be the solution? I have to integrate it. Okay, this we know integration of dy will be y. But how to integrate this? Recall the formula or anything I have told you. 1 minus cos 2 theta is 2 sin square theta. So this is y 2 sin square half angle x by 2 cos square half angle x by 2 dx. So all the integration you are going to revise now. So y equals to tan square x by 2 dx. Tan square cannot be integrated. Then how will you do it? Then that will be sec square x by 2 minus 1. So y equals to, now sec square x का integration was tan x. So tan x by 2, but don't forget the chain rule. Chain rule means its derivative we have to divide. Okay, so that will be half minus x, because 1 dx will be x plus a constant. So y equals to 2 tan x by 2 minus x plus c. Okay, so simple questions. Only thing you have to remember the method of integration. Okay, let us take one question. dy by dx plus y equals to 1. dy by dx plus y equals to 1. Here the problem is, first y has to be taken to that side, then only you can do a separation. That means dy by dx equals to 1 minus y. Separation is dy by 1 minus y is dx. To find the solution, you have to integrate. So 1 by x ka integration is log x. So this will be log of denominator divided by minus 1 equals to x plus a constant c. Okay, if you like you can take that minus to that side. So log 1 minus y equals to minus of x plus c. Minus have taken. So you need to find solution means you need to find y. How to find? अच्छा remember here, अगर log x equals to p, that means the base is e here, then x will be e to the power p. Understood? E is the base here. So 1 minus y will be equal to, implies 1 minus y equals to e to the power minus x plus c. Now what do you want to find? Y. That means 1 minus e to the power minus x plus c equals to y. This is the solution because you found out y. Okay, so let's take another question. Questions are very simple if you remember the integration. Suppose another question. Suppose I have taken sec square x tan y dx plus sec square y tan x dy equals to 0. Okay, first let's make them in both sides, means so sec square x tan y dx minus sec square y tan x dy. Okay, now the clue came to you. What is the clue? When it is dx, that x will remain. That means this is your extra term which you have to take out. So that has to go with this one dy. Now similarly, sec square y dy means tan x will go to that side. That means you are getting sec square x by tan x dx. What I did? I took this one to this side. Similarly, this will go to that side, equals to minus sec square y by tan y dy. This is called separation, x all together, y all together. So, what is the formula? F dash x by fx. Recall the formula I told in the integration, that is log fx, because its derivative is this one. So you are finding log of tan x equals to minus log of tan y. Okay, now since both are in the log form, you can add a constant of log type, means you can write plus log of tan c, because everything is constant, tan c is a constant term. So because both are log, I can add a log constant here, so it will be easy for us to simplify. So now since log a minus log b equals to log a by b, so what do you get? Log of tan x equals to log a minus log b, log of tan c by tan y. Now you can remove log from both the sides. That gives you tan x equals to tan c by tan y. This also can be kept like that, or you can write tan x equals to cot y tan c. Would be possible. Okay, you can add also log c here, that doesn't matter. Choice is yours. If you add log c also, you can find c only here. So but when you find both are log, it should be log of something, so that it can be simplified. Okay, now let's proceed now for the next question, that is y log y dx, y log y dx, this is question number 7, minus x dy, minus x dy equals to 0. Is nothing hard. I can take it to that side, that is y log y dx. What you have to do is you have to recall your derivative, integration now. Your integration is going to help you. So now dx, the dy always remains in numerator. You never integrate like this, x with respect to x, not like this. This is wrong. X with respect to x. That means x dx, not x by dx. That means these two will remain in their own place. They are fixed. So other number means x and y has to change the place. So x will come down, y log will go that side. So you are going to get implies dx by x is dy by y log y. Little bit arrangement I have to do here. That is, I can write 1 by x dx. 1 by y I have written here by log y dy. Means this y I have taken here. 1. Now its derivative is this one. So which formula? That is f dash x by fx. F dash x by fx equals to log fx. Okay. So what will you get then? This is log x and log y derivative is. So log of denominator. So log of denominator means log y. Log of log y. Okay. Since both are log, you can add a constant as log c. Possible? Yes or no? Okay, then you are going to simplify. Implies log x equals to log a plus log b. That is log y into c modulo secant when you take a log function. Now log a is removed, so you are getting x equals to c log y or log y is anything. This is also a solution. Your solution should be either in terms of x or in terms of y. But if you have to find it in terms of y, then one more step you have to write x by c equals to log y. Log y means e is the base, so implies y equals to e to the power x by c. Means if you want to find in terms of x, this is the solution. If you want to find in terms of y, this is the solution. Okay. So next. These are all general solutions you are finding. Let's go to find out some particular solutions. You go back to question number 11. That is x cube plus x square plus x plus 1 dy by dx equals to 2x square plus x is given here y equals to 1 when x equals to 0. So you have to remember here, when the value of x and y is given, it will lead to a particular solution, because when you put the value of x and y, you will get the value of constant c. So that will give you a particular solution. But first let's integrate it. How to do? Now x together means dx has to go here. So dy equals to dx 2x square plus x by x cube plus x square plus x plus 1 dx. This is separation now. Got the point? Okay, now how to integrate? Recollect. I think we can factorize it. First you check the degree. Degree is 2, degree is 3. It may lead to a partial fraction, provided the factors are in the product form. So how to make it in product form here? Now y equals to 2x square plus x by x cube x square common x plus 1, 1 common x plus 1. Or you got y equals to 2x square plus x by x plus 1 common x square plus 1 dx. Look, this is partial fraction where this is linear, this is quadratic. So linear is a by x plus 1, quadratic will be bx plus c. So let's integrate this, then we will put the value. Suppose equation number 1. Then you are going to get yi1. This is 2x square plus xy x plus 1 x square plus 1 dx. I can write a by linear plus bx plus c by quadratic. Okay, so let's solve it without integration, then we will find out. That means, okay, you can remove this also. Let's integrate, let's simplify it, then we will integrate. So that is x plus 1 x square plus 1. This you have to multiply here. A into x square plus 1 bx plus c into x plus 1. This you have to multiply here, this you have to multiply here. Now the question is numerator, because denominator equals to denominator. So numerator will be equal to numerator. That means you are going to get, this gives you 2x square plus x equals to a into x square plus 1 bx plus c x plus 1. Okay, which method I told you last time to solve? Now make it 0. What will put here? This will be 0. Minus 1. So put x equals to minus 1. So 2 into minus 1 square plus minus 1 a into minus 1 square plus 1 b into minus 1 plus c into 0. This is 0, minus 1. So when this is 0, this term is vanished. Only this is left out. This is 2 minus 1 equals to a into 2. So a equals to 1 by 2. Got the value of a? Okay, now you have to find out BC. Second factor, when you see this, the biggest square of any number is always positive. This cannot be 0. Then what you have to do? Now you have to multiply this. So this is 2. Simplify equation number 2. Simplify equation number 2. That means 2x square plus x ax square plus a plus bx square plus bx plus cx plus c. Just I multiplied it. Then what shall I get? So again I am getting 2x square plus x equals to, if I take x square I will get a plus b. If I take x, then I will get b plus c. And if I take constants, I will get a plus c. Okay. That gives you x square को x square you compare, a plus b equals to 2. A plus b equals to 2. x and x you compare, b plus c equals to what? Constant and constant you compare, a plus c equals to 0 because there is no constant here. You need b and c. So put the value of a here. B equals to 2 minus half, that is 3 by 2. 4 minus 1, 3 by 2. B plus C is 1. C equals to 1 minus B. 1 minus B. B means 3 by 2. Therefore, C is equal to 2 minus 3 is minus 1 by 2. Okay? You got A, you got B, you got C. So now, I1 equals to A by x plus 1 dx, bx plus c by x square plus 1 dx. So that is, if I put A is half, the half will go outside, 1 by x plus 1 dx. B is what? 3 by 2. 3 by 2x minus half by x square plus 1 dx. Okay. This is simple, log. Log. When you come to this part, you have to check its derivative. Because x plus 1 ka derivative 1, so you can use log. Here you can use log if the derivative is present here. What is the derivative here? 2x. You are not getting 2x here. That means some steps are required to be simplified here. So what you will do is, so which is equal to, this is half log x plus 1 plus 3 by 2. Separation I am doing. X by x square plus 1 minus half. This by this. Again this by this, minus half 1 by x square plus 1 dx. Okay, this is tan inverse x formula. This one is, derivative is 2x, you have to create 2x here, means multiply 2, divide 2. What is your next line? Half log x plus 1 plus 3 by 4 2x by x square plus 1 dx minus half tan inverse x. Got the point here? Okay. Now, finally your I1 will be half log x plus 1 3 by 4 log x square plus 1 by log now, because I got its derivative is here. This is minus half tan inverse x. Okay, this is your right hand side value. So conclusion, therefore y equals to half log, half you can take common also, log x plus 1 plus 3 by 2 log x square plus 1 minus tan inverse x. Since these are all mixed terms here, the constant will be only c. Okay, this is your general solution. But you have to find the particular solution. Why? You are given the value of y and x. So, what is given to you now? You are given x is 0, y equals to 1. When you find this kind of things, you remember you are going to find the particular solution. Means, you find the value of c and put it back here. Okay, put y equals to 1. 1 equals to half log 0 plus 1 plus 3 by 2 log 0 square plus 1 minus tan inverse 0 plus c. What is log 1? Log 1 is 0. This is 0, this is 0, this is 0. So you are finding, since log 1 equals to 0, you are getting 1 equals to half into 0 plus 3 by 2 0 minus 0 plus c. That means this is 0 for you, everything is 0. So therefore c equals to 1. So you got the value of c now. So when you put the value of c in this equation, this is your general solution, then you will get your particular solution. Therefore y equals to half of this plus this minus this plus c is 1. Now this is your solution. So let's take some more questions. So another question I will take from here. Cos dy by dx another question, that is 13. Cos dy by dx equals to a. When a is any real number, also you are given y equals to 1, x is equal to 0. Means you are going to find the particular solution. So let's see here. Cos dy by dx equals to a. So implies, because you need to find dy by dx, so cos has to go that side. So dy by dx equals to cos inverse a. Okay, now what separation is there? Cos inverse a is a constant because this is y with respect to x. So these two are variable. This will be constant. That means I can take dx that side, dy integration cos inverse a into dx integration. Cos inverse a is constant, so dx will be x. So y equals to cos inverse a into x, now then a constant c. This is your general solution. Particular solution, c you have to find out putting this value. Now put y equals to 1 when y equals to 1, x equals to 0, 1 equals to cos inverse a into 0 plus c. Therefore c equals to 1. C is 1 means put c is 1. So you will get y equals to cos in or x cos inverse a plus 1. This is the particular solution. Achha, this are taken, this year you are sure to get 6 marks questions. So 6 marks questions where you will find? Now look at the word problems given here. These questions are very important for us. We will solve in detail. Suppose I take a question 16, I will try. For the differential equation, remember these word problems will be this time sure of 6 marks. Earlier it was coming from linear differential equation. Now it will come from here because linear differential equation is not in the syllabus. Okay, for the equation 16. For the equation, you are given a differential equation, understood? So for the differential equation, xy dy by dx equals to x plus 2 y plus 2. Okay, then find the solution chord. Find the solution chord passing through the point that is 1 minus 1. Means what? Your x is 1, y is minus 1. That input to find the value of c after the integration. Okay, then let's see here. So how to solve? xy dy by dx is x plus 2 y plus 2. Look here, dx has to go to numerator, so this side will be y dy by y plus 2. This is x plus 2 by x dx. This x has gone down, dx has gone here, y plus 2 has come here. Solution. How to do? When the degree is equal, what do you do? Px by qs equals to degree of numerator greater than equals to degree of denominator, px by qx. Partial fraction you have studied, quotient plus remainder by divided. This is one method. Second method is what? You can do here plus 2 and minus 2. Then 1 will be cancelled. You can find it out. So this also you can do. Same thing will come out. Meaning is same. That means you divide y with y plus 2. So 1 time minus 2. So it will be quotient plus remainder. Quotient means 1 plus remainder is minus 2 by y plus 2 dy. Separation x by x plus 2 by x dx. Here is separation possible, but here it was not. So now if you integrate, what will you get? You are going to get 1 dy means y minus 2 1 by y plus 2 log y plus 2 equals to 1 dx x 2 into 1 by x log x. Since the answer is mixed, your constant will be only c, not log, because y is there, x is there. Only log if it is, then you will get log c. So now you put, what are you going to put here? X is equal to 1, y is equal to minus 1. X equals to 1, y is minus 1. Put here minus 1 minus 2 log minus 1 plus 2 equals to 1 plus 2 log 1 plus c. Achha, what is log 1? That's 0. Log 1 is 0. Minus 1 minus 2 into 0. Why? Now this is also log 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. Equals to 2. Sorry, 1 plus 2 into 0 plus c. That means this is gone, this is gone. So 1 will come this side. Minus 2 equals to c. Because 1 will come here, will be minus 2. So you put the value here. Getting y minus 2 log y plus 2 equals to x plus 2 log x and minus 2. So mixed answer, we can keep it like this. Okay, so see you tomorrow again with some new questions.